What's up guys, Stacia the Natural here, and today I'm coming at you guys with a new video. Today I'm going to be talking about how I lost weight to compete at 132 pounds. So I've gotten so many questions of how I lost the weight. How was I able to cut down from 141 pounds, my previous fight weight, the weight that I was number one in, to compete at 132 pounds. How did I do it? Before I get into how I did it, I just want to let you guys know I am not a professional weight cutter. I am not a doctor. I am not a nutritionist. I am not a dietitian. I am none of those things. So please don't take everything that I'm saying and immediately start doing it. See a doctor first. See a dietitian or a nutritionist. See a professional, please. A lot of people have been asking me this question, so I want to let you guys know what I did. So, like I said before, I was 141 pounds, walked around at about 145, and I cut down to 132 pounds. Now I'm walking around about 140, so it's all good for when I'm cutting weight. But what I did for USA Nationals, I started cutting weight about 4 weeks out. That's when I started to really, check my weight as often as possible so that I can really see how much I'm losing, see how I'm doing with my weight cut. So the first thing that I did was I was getting a lot of sleep. I was sleeping about 8 hours every single night, and that was just to ensure that I was, first and foremost, ready for the next day, like recovered as much as I can be recovered. You lose the most amount of weight. You lose all your weight pretty much at night. When you're losing weight, it's at night, when you're sleeping, when your body is recovering and doing all the things it needs to do. If you're getting 5 hours of sleep, you're probably missing out on at least a pound of weight that you could have lost, depending on how your body works. So for me, I can lose like 3 pounds overnight. And if I'm getting 8 hours of sleep, I'll lose those 3 pounds. If I'm getting 5 hours of sleep, I'll lose probably a pound to 2 pounds maybe. So I was getting about 8 hours of sleep every single night just to ensure that I would, like I said, be recovered and ready for the next day, but also lose the amount of weight that I was intending on losing. The next thing that I did was I bought this right here, which is about a half gallon, and I was drinking anywhere from 2 to 4 of these a day. So I was guaranteed to drink 2 of these, but I would try to push to 3, and on a good day, a really good day, I would drink 4. I was drinking anywhere from a gallon to 2 gallons every single day. And like I said, that was to ensure that I was getting the maximum amount of water that I needed to get in, and B, to just cleanse everything that I needed to cleanse. Like water, people literally can survive off of water. Like people do like water fasts, which that's for a whole nother video, but people go days with just drinking water, like literally just drinking water. So I was drinking as much water as I can possibly drink in a day. Third thing that I did was I was doing a lot of cardio. So I was doing, a lot of cardio, and like I said before, this worked for me. It may not work for you. I was not weak at all when I was fighting. My legs were not, weak or anything like that. I was 100% when I went to go fight. So I was doing a lot of cardio. For about 4 weeks, I was doing about 6 miles every single day, and that probably more than that, honestly, because I was running about 30 minutes in the morning. I would wake up about 6 to 7 a.m. I would go to the gym and I would run about 30 minutes on the treadmill at various speeds, but I would always try to push myself. So I was not just jogging on the treadmill, I was running a good amount to get a good sweat in, but to also just to get a good workout in, to get a good sweat in, but to also burn as many calories as I could, essentially. Now I wasn't running sprints for 30 minutes, but I was pushing myself. And then I would run 30 minutes after my boxing workout in the evening. So, and that was also like a good push that I was doing as well. Also, I was doing a strength and conditioning program, which involved sprints in the morning. So sometimes I would be running my 30-minute like run on the treadmill, and then I would do after that my strength and conditioning program, which would include sprints, but I would do like the actual like strength, like lifting weights and stuff, and then I would do the sprints after. So needless to say, I was doing a lot of cardio every single day, and I was doing the 30-minute in the morning and 30-minute in the night, like 4 to 5 days out of the week. So Monday through Friday, I was pretty much doing that. And then Saturday and Sunday, I was running 30 minutes each of those days. So like I said, I was doing a lot of cardio. And that was just to ensure, like I said, that I was sweating a lot, losing a good amount of calories, and yeah, that's what I was doing. So the next thing that I did was I incorporated intermittent fasting into my diet or lifestyle. If you guys don't know what intermittent fasting is, basically you choose a time slot where you're going to eat and a time slot where you're going to fast. So from about 11 a.m. to 12 noon, that's when I would start eating. And about 5 to 6 p.m., that's when I would stop eating. So my first meal would be anywhere between 11 and 12 noon, around that time. And my last meal would be prior to 5 to 6 p.m. It would be prior to that. And all the other time I would be not eating, basically, just drinking water, and yeah, pretty much it. So that's another reason why I was drinking so much water, was because I was using it kind of as like a meal replacement, which I don't recommend 100%. Like intermittent fasting, you really need to make sure that you can do it. So yeah, that's basically what I was doing. I didn't have my first meal until about 11 or 12, and then I didn't have my last meal. I had my last meal prior to 5 or 6, and what that allowed me to do was that allowed me to get fewer calories in, but still like not, I wouldn't really feel tired. I wouldn't feel tired really at all. But I was getting fewer calories in, but it didn't really seem like it because it was just less time that I was eating. So it was kind of like a double whammy, I guess you could say. It allowed me to eat like 2 meals a day as opposed to 3 to 4, which I would do if I was eating throughout the entire day. Okay, now the moment you have all been waiting for. You got your sleep, you drank your water, you did your intermittent fasting, you did a whole bunch of cardio, but what were you eating? Like, what were you cooking and putting into your mouth and digesting? I'm gonna let you guys know. So, like I said before, I'm not a nutritionist or a dietitian or any of those things. So when I tell you, bring it back to your people and have them go over it or whatever before you do what I did. And like I said before, it worked for me. It may not work for you. So first things first, the whole watching my weight thing, it was a 4-week process. So I made sure that I wasn't like 150 4 weeks out. Like, I didn't want to cut 20 pounds in 4 weeks. Now, 100% possible. People do it all the time. People cut 20 pounds in less time than 4 weeks all the time for combat sports. But me, I didn't want to do that. So what I did was, for the first 2 weeks, I ate what I regularly eat, which is like, I don't know, fish, vegetables, pasta, pizza, all that stuff. I was eating what I regularly eat, but smaller portions, and kind of being smart about it. Like, if I had pizza on Monday, I'm probably not going to eat it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday like I want to do. I was eating it just once a week and then moving on with the healthier foods that I should be eating. So basically, I was just sticking to like a healthy lifestyle, which is what I kind of try to do on the regular anyway. But I was doing it in the little smaller portions so that I can start the weight loss journey. The last 2 weeks now, that's where it gets a little bit more interesting. So pizza, pasta, out. Pretty much completely out. Rice, I ate, but small portions. So like carbs and starch and stuff like that, I was eating like pretty small portions. protein and vegetables. So I was eating salmon a lot, and beans and vegetables a lot, like so much. And I was eating eggs a lot. But as for like carbs and stuff like that, I was, trying to steer clear as much as possible. Sugars, completely out. So like candy, junk food was almost pretty much completely out on those last 2 weeks of camp. Especially that last week, for sure. Water intake, like I said, was high. Juice was completely out. And soda, I don't drink anyway, but that was completely out if I had drank soda. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I did to drop a weight class. Go from 141 pounds to 132 pounds. That's pretty much what I did. I hope I gave you guys enough information. I hope I didn't disappoint you too much. I hope you guys are satisfied with the information that I gave you guys. And like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm not a professional. I'm not a doctor. Neither am I a dietitian, nor am I a nutritionist. So please take everything that I said, and if you guys want to incorporate any of these things, see a professional and ask them, speak with them first, please. So yeah, guys, that's basically it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you guys did, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye.